Rade Sherbedžija, occasionally credited as Rade Šerbedžija in some English-language productions, is a Croatian actor, director and musician of Serb ethnicity. He is known for his portrayals of imposing figures on both sides of the law. He was one of the most popular Yugoslav actors in the 1970s and 1980s. He is internationally known mainly for his supporting roles in Hollywood films such as Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1, X-Men, First Class, The Saint and Mission, Impossible 2, and for his recurring role as former Soviet Army General Dmitri Gredenko in the sixth season of TV action series 24. Early life and career in Yugoslavia. Sherbedžija was born in the village of Bunja within Lika region, PA Croatia, FPA Yugoslavia. He is an ethnic Serb from Croatia. In 1969, he graduated from the Academy of Dramatic Arts of the University of Zagreb and then worked as a theatre actor in the City Drama Theatre Gavella and at the Croatian National Theatre in Zagreb. While still a student, Sherbedžija started to play leading roles in films and theatre productions. He is remembered as an outstanding Pig Int, Don Juan, Melchior Trezia, Oedipus, Hamlet, Leone Glambe and Richard III. Sherbedžija was among the top actors in the former Yugoslavia, as well as an esteemed acting teacher at the universities of Zagreb and Novi Sad. In 1964 he first visited the USA, where he enrolled in drama school. Small parts on stage followed for many years until his 1974 breakthrough performance as Hamlet at the Dubrovnik Summer Festival made him a star. Although he continued to appear in theatrical productions, Sherbedžija broke into films around the same time. Although many of the more than 40 features he has made in the 70s and 80s have been little seen outside of Yugoslavia, a handful have received widespread distribution. His early work included the starring role in The Republic of Way 3/4 Ice. He had various notable roles in Yugoslav film, among others in Ugori Rastlin Bon, Varila Vera, Kiklop, Angstrom 1/2 of Tšelep. He was also among the leading actors in several TV series, such as Impras Jorsi I Sinovi, U Registratori, Nikola Tesla, Puto Vanji Uvojak. Rade founded the Ulysses Theatre with Borislav Vujaya on the Brijuni Islands, where he also directs and acts in most plays. The theatre was founded in 2000 and has been very successful so far. International career. It was probably not until his turn as the captain interrogating a woman who rescued hundreds of children from the Holocaust in Hana's War that he was noticed in the West. In the early 1990s, during the course of the Yugoslav wars, he acted in a few films from various parts of the former Yugoslavia, including the Macedonian film Before the Rain in 1994. With the dissolution of Yugoslavia in the early 1990s, he and his family moved to Ljubljana, Slovenia to avoid the war. Sherbedžija then also acted in various Western European films before he emigrated to the United States. He is perhaps most often recognized by world audiences for his supporting roles in Hollywood films such as Mission, Impossible 2, Mighty Joe Young, The Saint, Eyes Wide Shut, Snatch, Euro Trip, The Quiet American, Shooter and a cameo in Batman Begins, often varying between sinister villains or trusting friends. He was offered to reprise his cameo role in The Dark Knight but opted not to. In 2001, he starred in a television production of Rodgers and Hammerstein's classic musical South Pacific in the role of the French plantation owner, Émile Debec. He was also involved in the BBC television production of the spy thriller show Spooks for one episode as a villain. In autumn of 2005, Sherbedžija had a supporting role in the NBC science fiction series Surface. His most recent role is in Jeremy Podesworth's feature film adaptation of Anne Michael's novel Fugitive Pieces, where he plays the character Athos Rousseau's. His most recent successful role is that of Captain Blake in Rupert Wainwright's remake of The Fog. He portrayed the part of Dmitri Gredenko on the sixth season of the hit Fox show 24. On May 26, 2009, Sherbedžija announced that he had been cast in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1 as the famous foreign wandmaker Gregorovich, a brief but very important role. He began filming in November 2009. he announced his casting at a press conference for Fugitive Pieces, and he added that he knew he had the role 6 months before. Other work: Angstrom Erbede 3/4 Ige is also known for his poetry readings and has released 4 albums. On the London stage, he won critical praise for his work in Colin Redrove's Moving Theatre Company staging of Brecht in Hollywood. Personal life: Angstrom Erbede 3/4 Ige was married to Ivanka Sarovac, but they divorced in 1987. They have a son, film director Dana Lo Angstrom Erbede 3/4 Ige, and a daughter, actress Lucia. Angstrom Erbede 3/4 Ige met his second wife, Lenka Udoviaki, the sister of Serbian politician Kori Udoviaki, in Subotica in 1990, and they married in 1991. Together with his current wife, Lenka Angstrom Erbede 3/4 Ige, he has 3 daughters, Nina the oldest, Vanja, the middle child, and Mimi the youngest. Nina is now attending college and the younger 2 are in high school. The children grew up in London for their early lives, then moved to California because of Rade's acting career. His parents left Vinkovic for Belgrade in 1991. His mother died in 1997, while his father still lives in Belgrade. In 1992, while at a club in Belgrade, an intoxicated youth swore at him, calling him Serb traitor, then shot his gun in the air. The youth himself was from Lika, as was Angstrom Erbede 3/4 Ige. He then took his wife and at the time, only daughter Nina, and left Zagreb and Belgrade, and settled in Ljubljana, Slovenia. Angstrom Erbede 3/4 Ige has called himself Yugo-nostalgic, and in 2011, he said that times were better in socialist Yugoslavia than now. Rade has displayed his national ethnic neutrality by publicly showing support for Croatian athletes. Among his family's addresses are, London, England; Hollywood, California; Zagreb, Croatia; Belgrade, Serbia. While he currently lives in Rijeka, Croatia. Filmography, awards, references. External links: Rade Angstrom Erbede 3/4 Ige at the Internet Movie Database.